All right, so it has been a long time tradition at Blind Wave to tease the next poll show via a hint of some kind.
It started out easy.
Yeah.
A blood orange.
I had some relatively easy ones in the beginning where
Yeah.
it's just like, here's a picture and see if they figure out what it is.
Yeah.
So, actually, I think one time I also teased a drunk stream with like pictures of like water and like a guy that was drunk or something.
Yeah.
And then I took over, and things changed.
For the better?
I
For
think
the
so.
more complex and challenging.
Yeah. So
progress for the sake of progress.
we're going to be talking about like best of the years, best of the decades and such. And watching people work on my puzzles is a huge highlight for me.
I remember last time we did this, it took 3 hours for them to crack, and in those 3 hours, we had a lot of fun watching it happen.
This time it took 3 days.
3 days this time. And you know what? I didn't expect it was going to happen.
It's exactly the amount of time I wanted it to take.
Well,
I want people to get it before podcast.
I will say it didn't happen without more clues.
There were a couple more clues in Discord.
Yeah. So if you were working on Discord, there were clues that were dropped in there from Rick.
There were a couple.
So they did not solve it based on what was given initially. I will say that. So I think it might have still been impossible had there not been any clues given.
I mean, it was really only the second one of that type. So I needed to know what the limit was.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah.
So
And did you find it?
Let's go ahead and show the clues.
All right.
And then we will explain.
I remember last time we did this, and we were like, we told them the wrong answer. Everybody freaked out in the chat.
Also, there's another special picture on Twitter right now that has to do with it that you should go check out.
Yeah?
That's pretty fun.
Agent J says that he does not want this for the next live action poll.
It's right there.
Well, Jay, you will be disappointed.
So we released 3 clues simultaneously.
Yeah.
On our Instagram, which is @BlindWave. Our Twitter, which is @BlindWaveProd.
Prod. Yep.
And our Facebook, which is just Blind Wave. Right?
Blind Wave Productions, I believe.
Yeah. So here is the one on Instagram.
Okay.
Which is a picture of milk.
It's a picture.
It's a milk carton with an angry cow.
Guy that's holding milk.
I don't know. There's like a date right there. And why are the arrows if there's a circle?
But, you know, this is one of those like crappy
like a thumbnail
thumbnails where everyone's like, oh my god, I can't believe they
You'll
did
never
this.
see this detail, and it's a picture of like Simba from the Lion King being like
with that arrow pointing to
what's
his
the
nose?
detail? Like, and they don't address it.
And they never talk about that picture.
Yeah, that's what I tried to spoof when I made that.
Yes,
so
it looked really good.
I actually this was maybe the closest poll we've ever had.
Yes,
1 and 2 were tied
for a
several
very
hours.
long time. Yeah,
And 1 through 4 were super close. So it was really anyone's game this time. And therefore, I didn't have a lot of time to make
you
this
don't have
clue.
time.
No.
Yes.
So I had a few different ones planned depending on what won.
Okay.
And this is the one that won.
So clue number 1 is
yeah.
milk.
Yes. And that clue is really the key. And it's also the one that people struggle with the most. And to Aaron's credit, it's the one he thought people would struggle with the most.
Yes.
That it was.
All right. And the next one was on Twitter.
Okay.
And so it was a series of numbers.
Yeah, that's a lot of different numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I love the gifts, people trying to figure stuff out. So funny.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Okay.
And then
It should be under posts.
This
and then you left it.
I'm never on Facebook.
And then there you go.
Never. So take the first number and start with less than P, then track by letters that all C.
Less than P.
So that was actually half of the riddle.
Okay.
Because I thought the entire riddle made things too easy.
I thought we needed the whole riddle because I'm like, Rick, I think you need that to make sure that people know what's going on. So Rick was like, no, we're taking half the riddle off. I was like, all right.
So the first sentence of the riddle was search through cyber antiquity.
Okay.
Take the first number and start with less than P.
Yeah.
Then track by all letters that all can see.
I like that one, but I get you. You thought it was too easy.
I thought it was too easy.
Because you really just need to figure out the milk one, and then everything else. Like, it's not. You could probably figure that out.
Yeah. So if anyone sees, and thank you Keyboard Junkie for the 10,000 bits.
Holy crap on a
Thank you.
stick.
Yes, greetings from Honolulu. Here's a little something to show my continued love and support to you guys and the channel. Wish you all a wonderful Christmas and New Year's.
Oh, thank you, Keyboard Junkie.
Thank you so much.
Hope you're having
That's-
you're bearing the winner there in Honolulu.
Appreciate it, man. Seriously.
It's very, very. I was there last year around this time, and
It's incredibly arid there.
It's harsh. It's harsh. It's harsh in how beautiful and amazing it is.
So I knew not everyone would get the less than P thing, but I figured if someone wrote it down as symbols, that they would get it.
Yeah,
several people did.
The thing about what you're doing here is you're not trying to make a puzzle for one person to figure it out. You're trying to make a puzzle that 100 people are working
hive
on.
mind.
Yeah.
So if one person can get this, then another person can get this, and then it's a group, and they might fit it, figure it out in an hour.
Exactly.
So you don't. It's hard to judge how difficult you should make it.
Yep. And so that paragraph symbol is supposed to make people think website.
Yes.
Was the idea, and also you need to count the number of paragraphs. So basically, it's a book cipher.
Yes.
But instead of a book, we're using a website.
We're using a website
because we have fans from all over the world, and like they might not have access to all the same books necessarily.
Yeah.
So I needed something that everyone could have access to, and that I knew wasn't going to change in the next week.
So yeah, you explained this to me. Like you use that part of the riddle, web antiquity.
Yeah.
So, and with the less than P, that breaks off paragraphs in
HTML.
websites on HTML.
Yep. Yeah.
So that was the hint of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I needed one of the oldest websites on the internet, which I taught web design as like an adjunct instructor at a community college. And I would show them like the history of the internet and like where we've come. And so one of the oldest ones that is still mostly in its original form, it is milk.com.
Milk.com.
Now some other famous ones include Space Jam, the original Space Jam website.
Gotcha.
It's still up in its form.
That's very strange.
It's amazing. I encourage you to check it out at home because it's incredible. But I use milk.com because that was the clue if Steins Gate was the winner.
Yeah.
And it was. So you have to go to milk.com. You have to look at the source code. You have to count the paragraph.
Yeah, so using the numbers, you go through and count how many less than P's paragraphs there are.
Yep.
Once you go to the whatever paragraph, so in one case it's the 7th paragraph.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this
And
one
then
right
you
here.
count, I believe it's 13 was the first number.
I think so.
To the 713. I think we were going into like the Bible and stuff and whatnot. But yes, you go to 13 and you find S.
It was really funny. People were going with Bible verses, and they were finding allusions and words ending with gate and the narrow way through the gate. And we did kind of roll over it. The winner is
Steins Gate.
Steins Gate.
Yeah.
So
What's weird because that 13
Steins Gate
has
is the winner.
STI for its first 3 letters.
yeah. And as we were saying, it was a very close poll the entire time.
It was very close.
Like there was like the day before we even released a thing, Rick was like, "I think Steins Gate's gonna pull out, but I don't know if I want to release the thing if it's not, But it ended up winning. So,
and so I was disappointed with myself because some people got it because there were 10 characters in Steins Gate if you don't count the semicolon.
Gotcha.
And the clues had 10 series of numbers.
Yeah. They also went down to like Kill a Kill because it also had 10.
Yeah.
So they had it down to like it's this one or this one because of 10 things.
Yeah.
So
And
in the
we're-
future we'll have to add in some like extra things in there that are dummy letters.
Every
or
one of
numbers
these
or
is a
whatever.
learning experience, and we are very close to the next one because Breaking Bad is about to end. So there will be a next one that everyone can look forward to. But it was a lot of fun,
Gotcha.
and I thank everyone for participating who did. You all did a great job, even if you got the wrong answer.
So-
like there were some amazing things.
yeah,
like graphs.
I was watching it kind of on the sidelines, but I went to that anime channel one time, and people lost their minds over milk. They couldn't figure it out. In my head, I'm just like, "You idiots! Put .com at the end, you'll figure it out." But I wouldn't have, obviously, I wouldn't have done that.
See, my thing was like, Rick, they got milk, but I was like, what's telling them to go to milk.com? Why are they going to milk? I was like, well, there's less than P. I'm like, but milk.com's not related to Blind Wave. It's related to nothing. It's on our website. Blindwave.net/milk. They put that in. They had something. I don't know, but
Thought our website would be too easy. And so
But,
here's some memes I'm just going to go through as we keep talking.
Yeah, there were 50 people like every night in voice chat, just like going over pH levels and doing dissertations on the probabilities of what milk could mean.
I know,
and, like they were going crazy. I just saw like there was like one person that just kept like repeating over and over again like mantras about milk, trying to like summon the answer.
there was like people were looking at the dates, so they were trying to use that in the cipher thing in the original or the
people trying to use
code
it as a like time codes of videos. People thought it was a Caesar cipher.
Bible verses and stuff too.
Yep.
once they found out the lesson P and like, oh, it's related to coding, and then they were like, let's find the coding of the image and see what's in there, and they're like, there's nothing fucking here.
And I know it's funny because like all of those, like how detailed they got in trying to figure out what milk was, just has to give you ideas for the next one. It's like, oh, it's a good idea. I'll try that. You know?
Yeah.
I like this. Bible versus probability, then tracked by letters that all see. Milk is a nutrient-rich white liquid food produced by the mammary glands of mammals.
That's so funny.
That's a really good one.
Oh my gosh. Mars laugh, Sim laugh.
So people in voice chat.
Maggie laugh. Yeah, I love that meme. I love that. Lesson P, fuck you. Go milk. What was the, some people were saying pure milk a lot in that chat. Pure milk. It's pure milk or something like that.
I don't know. I changed my name on Discord to The Milk is a Lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. But yeah, so it was, I'm glad that they got to it.
I'm glad that they had fun / went crazy doing it.
I thought it might have been a little too tough. Maybe just a little bit, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think I will stay away from such a specified knowledge base in the future.
Yeah, that's one thing.
And make it more characters than the actual name. It is the two main lessons that I have learned.
I read the damn webpage in voice chat. Does this Zero mean that he read milk.com in the voice chat, but they're like, there's nothing here, I don't know what to do, and they left?
No. That sucks.
Oh, and Boggle in Discord was the one that first officially got the answer.
Oh, congratulations,
and showed his
Boggle.
work.
Yeah, and showed his work.
I think that's one thing too, is maybe utilizing, like they have to find things on our website in order to do it, not milk.com.
Too easy.
Yeah.
It's not too easy. It's not too easy, because the thing with that too is like if you have blindway.net/milk, they still have to go to the website.
Sure.
It's the same as finding milk.com, but then it's like, what do I do from here?
Yeah.
And then they got to figure it out.
That's
So
true.
I think utilizing that too might be a different thing of like not using random websites.
And I've got 2 more ideas for the next 2. So we'll see.
I know there's one that you and I were talking about and kind of messing with and working on.
It's going to take a lot of time.
Yeah.
Do you think the guy that
of time.
runs milk.com like woke up today and he's like, Jesus, why did I get all of these like webpage visits?
No one ever comes
today?
here.
That's weird.
Why does he still have the website?
This is iniquity.
I mean, he brought it in, and he's just kept it this entire time. And he's put like a few things on there that he's done, but mainly it's in the same state. And the reason it's so hard to find is it's not SSO like compatible, so it's not search engine friendly.
Yeah.
So like you're not gonna find milk.com through Google.
Sure.
Yeah. So there's one of the things like that kind of triggered this. Rick and I were talking about like back when we were in like 6th grade, I think it was.
Definitely middle school.
There was like a game on the internet that they called Cyber Surf Ari. And the whole idea of it was like you got these riddles, these clues or whatever, and you had to figure out these locations to go, and you had teams, and you were surfing for 100 clues, and you had to find these links hidden in these website pages. And that's, I think, where he came up with kind of the same idea. Because I was like, everyone was doing Cyber Safari. He's like, yes.
Yep.
And him and I had a lot of fun. We had a sleepover in the school.
Yeah.
Like there were, I don't know, 6, 8 teams, something like that. And we were all sleeping like in the library and upstairs, and we're all like just up all night on the computer trying to surf and find these answers and stuff. It was pretty fun, but
On like the dial-up internet.
Yeah.
right.
And there's so many PCs connected to
You're
it.
just
so
waiting
it's
for the load. Did you find it? Is it here? Where's the link? And the links wouldn't be like highlighted or anything. You'd have to like click some things and hope you find it. And it was it was fun though. I think
That was great.
I think our team got I don't think we got all 100, but I think we got the most.
Yeah. I think
But
so.
I think we were the only ones really taking it seriously.
Yeah, a lot of people slept.
Yeah.
Much like in our 24-hour stream here, you and I are the only ones that are sticking it out the whole time.
We're going the whole time. Let's go.
No, I check out. I go in the corner and sleep. Steins Gate was the winner, and it will be on early access this coming Tuesday.
Indeed.
And then the following week on that Tuesday, it'll be on YouTube for everybody.
Yeah, an exciting time. And we're not going to release any of the other poll rankings or anything. We keep all that a secret. We don't want to influence future polls.
Yeah.
Or
We don't want people
that.
assuming what wins and all that kind
and
of
we
stuff.
also, you know, every time there's a new poll going through, we want people to vote for what they want.
Exactly.
And I know whenever the polls were around before, like people would like, some people just wouldn't vote because we didn't, you know, they saw what the results were and they're like, there's no chance of this one winning. So I like being able to see like what people want, and we kind of have that from knowledge for future polls.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone who participated. You were all so amazing and so smart. You just were following the wrong path in some cases. But well done, everyone. well done.
And good job to Boggle.
Yeah, and he's in chat now.
Ah, Boggle.
He's not happy with me.
Good job, man.
As many are not.
You win a lifetime supply of milk.
Because of this, Rick, like Berserk.
We're giving it to you all at once, though, so it might expire quickly.
Everyone who voted on Berserk at all, like, will never vote again on Berserk, and they're like, fuck it, we're done.